So as we heard farmers from Brighton Sakanda, it starts with the right seed and the profit margins that he was talking about. Here we are going to be talking about the land preparation. My name is Clemens Muchairezei, Sales and Marketing Agronomist for Manicaland Province, also known as Mtmenwe Mari. So here we are talking about the land preparation, which is a key component with respect to onion production. So here we've got tractors which will be showcasing here, where we will be seeing how land preparation should be done. We have a reaper which breaks the cloth, and also have the bed make, which now makes the beds, because when you are transplanting onions, we need fine-tuned beds that are flat and level and weed-free, and even other stovers from other previous crops. We don't need them in a onion beds that will be trying to establish a new crop. So after making a fine-tuned bed, you now come in, and your bed should have the dimensions, that is 1 meter to 1.2 in terms of width. As for length, they can be as long as we can, but normally 50 or 100 meter length beds are best used. So after making fine-tuned beds, the next thing is now the fertilizer application, that is the basal fertilizer. We normally recommend farmers to do their soil test analysis first, for them now to know how much should they apply with respect to phosphorus, potassium, and the nitrogen. But if you don't do the soil analysis, as agronomists, as Madimeni, we do rough rule of thumb, a blanket fertilizer application, that is 1,300 kgs to 1,500 kgs of compound C fertilizer that you use at transplanting. So this fertilizer should be applied after making the beds with your bed maker. You now come and broadcast your fertilizer with that rate of 123 to 1,500 kgs per hectare. You incorporate it into the bed or into the soil using a rake or hose, and make another fine-tuned bed. And then after applying the basal fertilizer, farmers, please take note, with the fertilizer placement, it is very important. With onion, we don't make any correction. If you miss it at transplanting, you won't be able to correct its nutrition later. So it is very important that we make sure we apply our basal fertilizer before we transplant. Then after applying your basal fertilizer, you now come in with your onion marker. Here we have got a new onion marker that we have here, also known as Chirombo. It has the dimensions for the onion, but the one that we are using here, it is 12 centimeters by 10 centimeters. Ultimately, it will give us about 830,000 plants per hectare. That's what it will give you. The importance of using an onion marker is that it will guide you with respect to plant population. It also guides you with respect to labor. Are they doing what is required? Like a labor day, we are looking at 50 square meters per labor day of transplanting onion per day. So for you now to know all this, you really now need to use the onion marker. Also, this onion marker, they come in different dimensions, like I said, 12 by 10, can be 10 by 10 if you want to attain 1 million plants per hectare. You can also do 12 by 15 or 12 by 8. It depends with the plant population, and also it is also dependent on the onion variety that you want to grow. Suppose you want to do green onion, obviously you need a bigger bulb. That's when you come in with your 12 by 10. But if you want a small onion bulb, you may need your 10 by 10 or 10 by 8. It depends on the dimensions that you want with respect to bulb size at your market for that particular season. Then after transplanting your onion, you now know your spacing using the onion marker. You now come in and transplant. Make sure when you are transplanting, you don't go more than 1 centimeter burying the roots. Remember, onions, they've got very shallow roots, so you need to bury just the roots when you're transplanting. And should you be doing the sets After marking the positions with the onion marker chirombo, you can just come in and sit, and the covering can be done by the irrigation. This is very important for me. Then after your transplanting, you come in now with your herbicide, that is your pre-emergent herbicide that you can use on top of esmetalactol pre-emergent herbicide that you apply after your first irrigation. Then you come in with your your pre-emergent herbicide. After that, you now come in with your top dressing regime that is 100 kgs of ammonium nitrate per hectare of top dressing, and the calcium nitrate and potassium nitrate that you come in now and apply and to have a successful onion crop at the end of the day. Remember, for you to have a good onion crop, all these variables they should take place.